Ladies and gentlemen, we are back. Like I said in the last Atlanta United career mode, I was going to start a new series here on the channel. We're going to take every single MLS team in the league, and we're going to try to win the league in a career mode. So whether that takes us 1, 2, 3 years, we'll see. Hopefully it won't be too challenging, and hopefully we can put something together in either the first or second season to kind of try to push forward and win the league with each team. Obviously, we're working on Atlanta United right now. We're at the halfway point in the season, pretty close to playoffs, and then that season will be done, and then we'll continue on with this one. I wanted to start this one because I will be live streaming later on today. Whether this goes up the same day or not, I'm not sure, but I am live streaming the Atlanta United career mode for the transfer window, so I wanted to make sure that I could at least get something out. That way I have some stuff recorded for the rest of the week. So we're going to be starting this career mode, and it only made sense for me to go with the first MLS team that I ever started watching, and that is the Portland Timbers. It was the team that won me over. It was the team that I fell in love with. It's a team I've gone to the West Coast to see before Atlanta United really started to get going. So it's very close to my heart, and it only made sense for me to go from Atlanta to Portland. It also makes sense because they're the team that got second last year and lost to Atlanta United in the MLS Cup final. Also, the bottom of the Western Conference as I'm working on this video currently. So Atlanta and Portland are currently bottom of the league, and we're going to hopefully try to fix that for both Atlanta and Portland in these career modes. So like I said, we are going to be going through every single team in the league. So let me know in the comment section down below what career mode you guys want to see me do after this one. Which one are you most interested in? What team do you guys want to see happen? I'm hoping to get more, MLS love on YouTube and just kind of get that content out there, because I know there's a lot of people fiending for it, whether they're Atlanta United fans that have followed my channel or they're just MLS fans watching the Atlanta United career mode because they want the MLS. Regardless, we're going to hop into this career mode. I'm going to show gameplay, I'm going to show training a little bit, and then we're just going to kind of mix that in with a little bit of commentary, just talking about Portland, talking about the MLS, talking about where we're at currently with FIFA and the MLS and stuff like that. If you guys are going to enjoy the series, make sure you smash that like button. Let me know in the comment section down below what kind of players you want to see come into Portland. What is your thoughts on Portland? Are they going to fix it second half of the season by the time they finally get to play at home? They obviously have a lot of away games. And yeah, so let's go ahead and hop into the series. We're focusing on the finishing and short passing for both the Bobasi and Polo, as both of them have 88 and 89 pace respectively. And Paredes, we're going to go with his ball control and dribbling, making sure that he can hold up the ball well in the midfield when we do bring him in. Tuloma, we want to get him trained up so that he is a solid backup option for us and maybe even a starter in either this season or next season as a center back. And then Jeff Antonella, I wanted to train just to see how much he would progress. He's not moving too much, so we may end up focusing on one of the other keepers just to try to get them up and maybe even take over Jeff, depending on how much I can get their rank to go up, like I tried to do with Alec with Atlanta United. So let's see, board is looking for, let's look at objectives. We need to reach the round of 16, we need to reach the playoff semifinal, and then sign at least 2 players younger than 20 years old with potential greater than the average overall rating of players currently in the same position. We can do that just for the fun of it, but obviously the youth academy we're not focusing too much on, because we are more focused on just winning the league and hopefully maybe even the US Open Cup as well. It's one thing that I have yet to do with Atlanta United, and I'm hoping to do in this career mode that I'm working on right now, but maybe we can even do it with Portland and win the US Open Cup for them as well. So we'll see what goes on. Other than that, we're going to go ahead and hop into the match. I should also preface this by saying that we are playing an ultimate difficulty in 4-minute halves. Also, we don't have a home game for a couple episodes here, I don't think, because it's the last season's schedule and they weren't playing at home yet either. But if you guys can and see a link for like videos of really good Portland chants that I can put in the crowd for background noise, like I do from the Atlanta United series, I played the real life chants in the game. That way it feels a little bit more like the actual atmosphere for these games. If you guys have any good videos of that, let me know. I always find videos for Portland chants transfer. They're a little bit older. The quality's not that great, and I don't want to make this video suffer by trying to add more authenticity to it. So if you guys do find anything, let me know. I'm going to be keeping an eye out as well. But like I said, we are probably still a couple episodes out from the home game anyways. We are starting off on the road, so this is a very good LA Galaxy squad, though. They're not starting Kitchen. They have Juninho and Dos Santos in the midfield, Alessandrini, Boateng, Letget, and Ibra up top, Romney, Polenta, Steres, I always forget how to say his name, and I wasn't paying attention to the right back, but Bingham in goals. So this is definitely going to be a good test for us right off the bat, and again, it is ultimate difficulty 4-minute halves. And I haven't played FIFA in about a week, so we'll see if I'm lacking a little bit in my ability on the field. So I'm definitely excited to play with Portland, though, because it's been so long since I've played with Portland. It'll be a nice little test to just kind of, it's a similar style of play, but different as well to what Atlanta United's trying to do with their squad. Oh my God. And it's just kind of different personnel in terms of the team. Obviously, we don't have those like 3 really big superstars of like high-rated quality. I'm obviously also playing with the Bobasi at striker instead of Joseph Martinez, so there's kind of some hindrance there in terms of what I'm able to do until I get a Bobasi's rating up in terms of his finishing, hopefully maybe even his heading too, which will then get us into a much better position. But it's definitely, I really do enjoy this squad. Would have liked to see them make a couple more signings than they did this season, but that's okay. Come on. I'm going to try to keep commentary at a high level, but ultimate difficulty does sometimes make that a little more difficult to do. I do see myself struggling to score with this team. I may have to mess with like the style of play stuff a little bit, just to, dang, Bobasi's offside, just to kind of figure out what I want to do with the team in terms of the runs they make and things like that, to really get under in terms of the play style and getting the correct runs, and really utilizing the strengths of this squad, because right now I can feel the weaknesses in the team, but I can also kind of feel some ways of fixing that. So hopefully, if it's not this game, it'll be in the next game. We kind of figure out what we need to do. Chara. Blanco. Nice. Oh, Blanco, get there. Dang.
And the ball knocked away long. Well, that is half time.
It is, as the first half ends, it is fun playing with another squad that has a player from the same draft class as Julian Gressel. Bobasi and Gressel came through the same draft class. Honestly, probably one of the best recent draft classes the MLS has had. Obviously, there have been some pretty stellar ones in the past, but I think there was kind of a drought, and I think a lot of people started questioning the validity of using the draft as we get a PK here. But I think Bobasi and Gressel have proven that there is still very good players out there in college that haven't really gotten the shot yet that they deserve. And they're starting to get their chance to show that now, which is amazing. So, PK here with Valeri. Let's go, baby. 1-0. First goal with Portland. We're looking good defensively, and that's the important thing so far, is that we're looking really good defensively. And once we figure out this scoring thing, even if it has to come from PKs for a little bit, I think we're really going to be solid with this squad. So I'm definitely excited to continue this for sure. If you guys play career modes over in Europe, you may notice that Diego Valeri's actually been getting signed. I hit L1 to switch players. No, that would have been Chara's goal. He's been getting signed by some European teams and career modes and stuff. So is Bradley Wright Phillips, which is surprising. Which is good to see that players are coming out of the MLS. But the problem with career modes is that MLS teams really don't sign anybody, because they're ranked lowly in FIFA in terms of like where players would want to play at, and they really haven't been able to do anything about that to fix it in FIFA. So it's really hard to bring in players in terms of like what the computer's doing, I guess, to bring in new talent. And I think it's always like MLS teams are trying to get players from like Europe and stuff. So maybe they'll fix that in FIFA 20, so we'll see more signings in the MLS. because it kind of kills the longevity of a career mode in the MLS. Whenever you're not going to sign players, like I could do a 5-year career mode, but the teams are going to stay the same, and then players are going to retire, and then it basically just comes down to the youth academy, which is fine, but you're just not going to know any of the players, which is a little frustrating. Not saying you need to know every player that comes into the league, but let's go, Blanco. Get that. Let's go, baby. 2-0 against LA Galaxy. That build-up play was beautiful. The hold-up play from Abobasi and Valeri was awesome. The touch from Blanco was perfect. I don't know what Bingham was doing in goal. We'll check that out one more time. Check out what he does right here. The little touch from Valeri, the little touch from Blanco, and I don't know, Bingham was just trying to be big, which, you know, it's part of your job, I guess, but come on, man. Like, you had to have known that I was going to go to that side of the net, but whatever. We'll take it. 2-0 against LA Galaxy on the road. The start of this career mode is already looking fantastic. You think Liga MX and the MLS should go into South America for the Champions League? I mean, I think it's a cool idea, but it is a little reckless. Oh, Blanco, come on. Oh, no. Oh, Valeria touches back heel. GG's, we get a 2-0 victory here against LA Galaxy. Absolute beautiful game. Easy as you like. And we start off 1-0 in the MLS. Hopefully top of the league, but we'll see. I'm definitely excited to get this in here, though. Let me know in the comment section down below as well. Do you guys want to see every single game, or would you rather me do like maybe 10 games at a time, or maybe like 8 games at a time, and then only show you the best highlights and then the record at the end? Maybe pick out like a game of the session or something like that to really like watch and mull over and talk over, kind of like this, and then just have highlights from the other 10 games kind of thrown in there, just the best goals, and then I show you guys what the record is. That way we get through it faster. We do still have a few months until the next FIFA, but I do want to make sure that we get through all the teams. So again, let me know in the comment section down below what you guys want to see. Do you want to see more episodes and more games, or would you like to see me get through some of these teams faster, and then we can kind of figure out which ones we like the most, and then maybe do another season, or going into the next FIFA we focus more on that team, and do a full-blown series on that team and something like that. So again, let me know in the comment section down below what you guys want to see, and then I will try to make that happen for you guys. But Seattle Sounders are currently top. We are going to be playing a game against New York Red Bulls, but it did look like we also have a game at FC Dallas, but we do still have, what, four days in between, so we shouldn't be too worried. Plus, we have a break before the Chicago game as well, so we can play the starting lineup in both of these games and be fine, I think, so we should be good. That last team felt really good. I don't think there were any changes that I really needed to make, but LA also just didn't test us that much, so I don't know. We'll see. New York's definitely going to be a much harder team to go against, in my opinion. Obviously, LA being a very solid squad, but I think they were kind of lacking in the positions that really would have pushed them forward. Emma Boateng literally was not relevant in that game at all. So, what career mode do you guys think I should try to bring in? Somebody like Alexander Pato, a player that has ended his contract with his Chinese Super League team and is potentially looking at the MLS. I haven't read into that recently, so honestly, as I'm making this video, he could be already in a squad in a different league, but own goal, let's go, baby. Diego Valeri, easy money. I tried to get that that through ball through, but we end up getting the own goal nonetheless off of Murillo, I believe, so we'll take it. I'm not going to complain. Robles has an absolute shocker coming out that far, and we end up grabbing an own goal from Kamar Lawrence. Sorry. Derek Etienne is coming in. There's also a rumor that the Robben deal is pretty sure to happen for Toronto, which is an absolute massive signing if that's the case. He'll be a team allocated money signing for this season, but the 2020 season he'll end up probably being a DP, much like these Latin deal that happened for LA Galaxy. Obviously, when you don't have to pay a transfer fee, it makes it a lot easier to buy a player. The second half of the season would be insane for Toronto, and a massive playoff push if they could get Robben in. Come on, get there. No, 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 no. 1-1. We knew it was going to be a difficult game. Kaku grabbed himself a goal.
Away we go at 1-1.
Absolute madman of a signing. Love that guy.
Valeri. Good forward play from them.
Oh, couldn't get past Murillo. Thought I had the touch there. We do need to make these changes. There's only 10 minutes left in the game. I completely blanked on it, not gonna lie. Let's bring in Asprilla, get a little pace in the middle. Milano. I'm gonna throw a Bobasi on the right, which I know is, or no, we'll do that. We'll do a Bobasi at center attacking mid, which again is still weird, but change up the team just a little bit. Bring in Paredes as well. Change up the team just a little bit and see if we can make this final push in the last 10 minutes. If the ball even goes out of bounds. Nice sack. Which I'm not going to force the ball out because I do think this squad is good enough to make an impression of Bobasi. Valeri, yes, Bobasi with the assist there, and Diego Valeri grabs himself another goal, kind of. Obviously, the first one being an own goal, we do grab a goal for Diego Valeri, though, for the score sheet, and it is 2-1. And those signings or those changes are going to go through now, so all 3 subs going through. Diego Valeri comes off to a standing ovation from the small Portland crowd that's out in New Jersey.
Home team ready to make a change.
I am glad, though. It's also nice that I'm doing the Portland series right while I'm doing the Atlanta United one. Because the formations are the same, it is a little bit easier to adjust between the two. It doesn't feel like I'm literally playing with 2 completely different squads. Oh, Abobasi's not going the right way.
We've got 2 added minutes.
Chara, nice try. Kaku's trying to do a madness.
Red at a key time for the team here.
Mabiala. Beautiful. We get the win. The subs didn't have to do much. They just kind of had to pass the ball around for a little bit, but we do get the win. 2-1 against New York Red Bulls. Bobasi with man of the match. 3 shots, 2 on goal. 2 shots, 1 on goal for New York Red Bulls. So like I said, I knew it was going to be very end-to-end, but decent game nonetheless. Both teams played incredible, and we're 2-0 to start this career mode. So again, let me know in the comment section down below, do you guys want to see more games in one episode? That way we get through seasons faster, like doing 10 or 8 to 10 episodes at a time and me just showing you the best moments and then throwing in the table at the end of the video. That way you guys see where we're at in the table. Or do you guys want to see more detailed episodes of 2 to 3 games per episode and just trying to move through it at the normal pace that we usually do? There's not too many teams in the league, but there are a decent amount of teams, and we do want to make sure we get them all done by FIFA 20. That way we know what we're looking at next season. But Atlanta is currently in 6th place in the East. A little interesting of a thing right there. It is us and Vancouver currently at the top, with Minnesota United all tied for 1st place in a sense. And yeah, so that's where we're gonna leave it. If you guys did enjoy, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And until the next one, I'll see you guys later. Peace.